Hi, this is Dollar Day Trader, my trading recap for Thursday, January 16th, 2020. So I traded one stock today, SIG. It was gapping up in the pre-market based on strong earnings. Unfortunately, I did not trade it great in the beginning. I actually over-traded and then later on kind of finished strong, but it was in sim, and I'll go over that in a second. But initially, we look at the 15-minute chart. We see the stock trending upwards actually pretty nicely. As we're ascending, kind of respecting VWAP, we kind of broke down here. It touched this 9-day moving average in the pre-market, and then it kind of never closed below VWAP, so very just hovering here. So definitely potential for long in the open, but really wasn't sure after that what was going to happen. Could definitely sell down from people in the pre-market taking their profits. So really not sure exactly what to anticipate, but you kind of just gotta read the volume and check the price action, see what happens. So really should have taken the first minute, which is really tough, but to shake it, taking along the first minute did not. Really strong candle with strong volume. I went long here in the little pullback and just got stopped out. This was a pretty quick drop down here. Once again, I went long once we were right above VWAP, thinking it would bounce up here, which eventually did, but unfortunately before that it took a long wick down, and I got stopped out. So I was long around 28.50 and got out around 27.87. Rule for me, I need to be careful because I'm not really good at trading when we have these long wicks, especially in the opening. Longer wicks that are larger than the body width. I'm not good at taking these kind of trades, especially when you can easily get stopped out, and easily just like this stopped out. Maybe a lot of people as well who are going long. I did go, I was being stubborn. I took a couple of long positions and sold quickly, so really wasn't confident sure. So I shouldn't even taken those trades. Should have 1 and 2 and been kind of done, impatient, waiting for a better setup. This was a nice setup here though, as it finally reached the top. And then kind of crashed down. We see a bearish engulfing candle here around 9:38. Once I saw that, it was a strong signal to me. Once again, too long of a wick, but I did take a short position here around 29.69, then added my position around 29.58. Probably covered a little too quickly. Should have given it more time. I was anticipating a potential curl up for maybe a double top and then come down, so I really wasn't sure, but I should have waited to see if that actually happened as opposed to just cover and anticipate it might happen. In this case, it did not. And then finally, we see a crossing of the moving averages, the 9 EMA with the 20. And then break in VWAP, so a combination of two things of giving me confirmation, this crossing, break in VWAP, and then once again going back to this bearish engulfing candle here. So I took a short position around 28.86, added again at 28.61. It curled back here. The volume wasn't really significant. It was pretty just a retrace here, really close, stopping out though. I gave it like maybe an extra 3 cents wiggle room in case for a wick or so forth. It's been very wicky since at this point. It did not though. See a hammer candle, and then I covered here around 28.51, around 28.53, and then some more shares at 28.17, and then all the way up to around $28. So this was actually a decent trade. This in the beginning was not good, and this is all live trading. So at this point, I'm down or slightly up gross, but with all the extra trading, and I'm not caring about the money per se, but I don't want to lose a lot of money, especially I'm not caring about the money. So it's kind of one of those deals. So gross, I was up in my live trading account, but net down because of all the commission costs. And I probably need to check on my broker and structure something differently because I feel like I'm not having the best tier, best in the conversation. So here there was a nice reversal. So I saw some nice volume here pop up through the moving averages, pull back, and then it went through VWAP. I waited for the pullback here, and then a lot of volume started coming up here. So, and I definitely saw, I remember seeing a big ask while I was live trading at this point here. So I definitely added in my position. So let's say around 28.97, I went long, covered at 29.26, 29.23, and all the way up to 29.43, and then covered some more. Unfortunately, this is 10 after 10. I usually trade maybe the first 5, 10, 15 minutes. After 10, it's getting kind of tight because I do have a day job. But if I was able to, I probably would have either added my position after I stopped out with these wicks. I did feel like very bullish at this point. given the volume that came in, significant volume that brought this over these moving averages plus VWAP. Touch once, touch twice. It would have been a nice long position here if I didn't hold these shares, which I think I wouldn't have. I probably would have stopped out if I'm staying true after taking profit to cover a break-even point. And then it just took off to around $31. So that would have been nice, but hey, that's day trading and that's the schedule that I'm afforded. So I got to deal with what I have. Close to $31, but overall I'd probably give it a C minus, D plus trading. I did not like how I traded in the beginning, pretty bad. I know I've had success a couple of days this week trading the first 2 or 3 minutes, but it wasn't the case today. What was different was these long wicks here that I wasn't accustomed to from the other trades early this week. But then once I kind of saw the pattern and saw some signals, that's the key. Just kind of keep an eye on the volume, look for some action with the candles. What is it kind of telling you? In this case, we saw the stock gapping up greatly, so there could be definitely in the open, profit taking, and then maybe some new buyers come in and so forth. So anyway, that's my trade for today. I hope everyone else had traded better than I did, had a green day. We continue earnings. We're going to start really getting to the thick of earnings season next week or two. So tomorrow is the last trade of the week, and then Monday the markets are closed, if I remember that correctly, for MLK. So definitely try to get what setups and practices and we can in for tomorrow, and then hopefully have a great long weekend. So hope everyone has, once again, a good day and a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.